Pretty acidic too.
Will it heat your skin?
Maybe.
For some reason I thought it went over there.
I don't know. How's your fingers feel? Fine. Well, that water's cold. I'd say it probably is.
I'd say it's a mix.
Think?
There's hot water coming into it right up there.
Ah,
See it real
yeah,
bluish looking.
sure enough.
Like your hands got knocked down.
Yep. Well, I guess that's it.
That wood stacked up over there. Ain't normal. Right down in there, what I was seeing at least.
Yeah.
It looks like a hot one. It's alive and well.
Kind of windy today. Hello.
Is that something to go up there? Yes.
Okay.
Right at the top of the hill, you walk down and right back there.
Well, the trip back to the easier. A lot of downhill.
There's a lot uphill right here.
Seemed like it. I was getting awfully winded. I was hoping it wasn't just that I was out of shape. Too bad. I hope it's a combination of uphill and
Altitude.
mile high.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't because he was out of shape.
Well, I mean, I know I'm somewhat out of shape, but I'm hoping there was more to the story than that.
I'd say those other conditions factored in as well.
You know, heart was thumping pretty good.
I like that there with squeak toys on each side of the trail.
That was really awesome. They need one of those benches like they had in tall trees.
You lean back on.
Lean back, kind of. I got to pick up some vibrations here. Hang on a second.
Get you some more smell it.
Oh yeah, pine smell.
Yeah, pine. Oh man, here. Put the nail some shit into it.
That's the sound of a redwood bark. Old.
I'm telling how many centuries it been standing here.
It was half this big. No, it was probably 7/8 that size when last erupted.
It's been about 100 years. Probably hasn't done too much.
I'd say that's at least.
I think it's like a foot in diameter every 100 years.
Oh, really? Thanks. Well, that's a good way to calculate, though.
You know, it's a lot of this.
Yeah, it's almost like someone planted hostas, but it's very natural. It's pretty.
That's pretty. I'll take a picture of it. Can you spot a sequoia sapling?
No.
I've tried multiple times in Mariposa. I never could be sure. Even though the brochure said, you use to protect the sequoia sapling.
Well, I've never read anything on it or had the time to devote to it.
We'll go fire, got that one there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could have been a result of the Mount Lassen eruption.
Yeah. I'm sure it was It's on its way down though. It won't be long.
Yeah.
When I say it won't be long, I mean 100.
That'd be good for a little tree knocking.
It would, wouldn't it?
I think that's a sugar pine. If you could see any pine cones,
Yeah, I don't
you'd
think
know.
so.
Maybe not.
I don't think it's sequoia. Here's my marker I left for you. Maybe notice.
I still don't notice it. Oh, right there, huh?
Well, my SC blew off. I had S, and this was holding down the C part of it. But there's an S underneath this part.
No, didn't notice that.
Observe it. Look at that tree right there. Mighty.
That's a youngin'. A few hundred years old. Yeah,
It's a sequoia, isn't it?
looks like the bark.
Yeah. That one there is. I want to find a sequoia cone.
That I could recognize.
Yep. I know that one there. Look at all the cones out in here.
Yeah.
This might be finished before you choose that cone. Do all of them?
Not sure.
Man, there's a bunch of them. Yeah. See, that's a specific.
Did you see the patches of snow?
Yeah. Pretty cool. That's not getting much sunlight right there. And so far, we've been, I guess, lucky. We didn't go through no snow.
No.
Oh,
A frog.
that is a unique looking little frog.
Yeah. Nice jump. Cool. Oh, he's hiding from me.
Ooh, lordy. Really?
He ain't coming out. It's like, are you crazy? You're gonna eat me.
You know that the tannins in the sequoia keep it from rotting and to fall, later for several hundred years after the fall, and makes it resistant to rot. Same type of tannins you find in tea.
Same substance that colors the water in Florida.
Yeah, check out this one here. I was looking at this one on the way in. It looked like it maybe split at one point in time, and this piece here is right over here behind you.
Wow.
And check this out. I was looking at this also. What you have here is a cross section of a sequoia, and right down in here is probably one of the oldest pieces. This may be 1,000 years old right here. Now look down in here. This is the very heartwood. I think they actually call it that, the heartwood of the sequoia. That right there was here before Jesus. You want to touch that?
Amazing. Heartwood, I like that. I like that.
Look what it did to. Notice there was like a big tree.
Yeah,
right in front
well,
of it.
like that one probably.
When it fell over, it's set laying on top of it right there, and had to cut part of it away. That's a big chunk of tree. But the thing that I think it's the Mariposa tree, where they would ride all the horses up onto it.
Yep. It's a big tree.
Actually, I don't think it's called the Mariposa. Because that's Mariposa.
I had a tree like that.
Tall trees there.
Oh, this. And the picture they had, that's the whole regiment.
I think I read where that was like a tradition.
Yeah.
The regiment was ride up on top of it every time I came in. Hot or cold?
Up there cold.
That's okay too. That's what the thing is. Woo! Shit.
Getting you in the mood for your swim?
Yeah. I don't imagine what you got in mind.
I'm trying to think of the name of the lake. I want to say Manzanita, but I'm not sure. I don't think that's it. But maybe.
There's a Manzanita right there. No.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's like redwood.
Yeah. Did that pamphlet on trees list either one of those?
Nope. Got to. I think if you were here to witness one of these homes.
Ooh.
A windy day like today.
He's standing on top of probably about 30 feet of snow. That's amazing to think. Look, 30 feet up.
What do you mean?
I'd say most of that happens during the winter.
Oh.
Don't know though.
It's falling down.
Yeah. It's still wild to think. 30 feet plus of
Right here?
snow, yeah.
So they had withstood some weather over the country. I think I took a picture of this one. Light was shining out real bright.
Beautiful. That is beautiful.
You want your picture of it?
I think I do. I
took several pictures of nearby trees. Not in this trip.
That's a good one. The way the light's hitting it, like you said, and everything. It's just. I guess I can't sit down because of my backpack. Oh, good. Wish I could make a screensaver for my eyelids. I'd blink and just preserve this moment right here. Every time I close my eyes, I would be able to see the scene.
I had another thought. It smelled. These are, I'm sure it adds to it, but the visuals you experience within a forest like this are obviously one thing. But the smells, I think, takes it to a whole nother level because you actually ingest that smell. And it's got to go into your lungs and into your body.
Yeah.
I mean, visual thing, I don't think it goes into it. The smell, I mean, we don't eat it, we don't taste it, we don't touch it, but probably really don't absorb it. But the smell, you bring that into you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, you absorb that. Whatever, I don't know what it is, but smells have molecules in it that make up the smell.
Aromatherapy. And
you actually ingest that while going through a forest like this, man.
Yeah.
That was the kind of concept that came to me. It's so much more, I don't want to say personal, but it's definitely more dimensional, yeah.
Very dimensional with all of it. Texture on it amazes me.
It's designed to withstand, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what that is. It's kind of resistant to fire somewhat. It protects the bark, protects the tree, the part of the tree that gives water to the upper limbs. And the first limbs, look how far up the first limbs are. I mean, these trees these other trees are so close to it, they're the ones that are going to be the threat to killing the sequoia. If they catch fire, then it's
So
like,
you think this living thing has any form of consciousness, self-awareness?
it is living.
Yeah. I mean, any at all. I mean, even something simple as,
Like a amoeba.
you know, I mean, like, it prefers a sunny day over a cloudy day, or, you know, no matter how rudimentary.
Just on those blue, what you call them? Blue.
Stellar J,
Yeah, real pretty. Yeah, I believe it does.
some form of
You said consciousness,
awareness,
awareness.
self-awareness, something. I'm not quite sure I know how to put it into words, but
Word that comes to my mind whenever we sit here and look at this. Look at the sunshine. I mean, every day it gets that sun right there, I guess. I mean, there might have been some other trees here blocking it at some point in time. Yeah, that big tree there lost its top. It's dying right here. But word that comes to my mind is antiquity. It's like, it just spans the ages, man. Civilizations have risen and fallen in its lifetime.
very nice. That tree should have a name. It probably has a name.
Why don't you name it?
Obama.
Gosh.
That's what they've done to everything out here. You know, it's like the Native Americans had names for all this stuff, and then they come in, they name it, you know, after some geologist, after some... I take offense to that, man. Yeah, I don't think a name does it justice. I think you should, like, phrase it. It doesn't need a name, it needs a phrase. The tree of time. I don't know. Nice.
Really nice, man.
So boring. People in the city that found that moment absolutely boring.
Good. Rejuvenating. Inspiring. It does something for our own existence.
I was impressed with this place right here. These different types of trees. I like them. It's that smell again. It's that combination of everything.
It's not just one thing.
Grab you some pine needles there. See
I
if-
put my hand down in some sap the other day. Yeah, it stayed with me for quite a while. It started to bug me after a while though because it was sticky.
Sticky.
So I like get up some dirt and needles and things and just kept squashing it on my hand. And finally it like just it was smooth again. See where the sap was on my hand.
Yeah.
I'll smoke it.
Yeah. Oh, just smell that. I mean, it's almost, break it up a little bit in your finger. I mean, it's amazing. It's very unique. It's almost a citrusy type smell.
Wow, it is.
Such a,
Smells like an orange. Or
It does.
tangerine.
yeah, you could probably put that in some water and maybe make you
Heat
some
it and then
nice tea.
if not, you could. I'll probably put it in one of them little. What they call them? Incense. Put a little oil or something in there and heat it.
Yeah. That's amazing. I did not expect that. Is this the same type tree?
See?
I don't think that's the same tree.
Smell-o-vision.
Maybe it is. This is wonderful.
No, it's not.
That's not the same one, huh?
No, that's got like a...
More of a pine. I don't know.
Right, it's similar. I think it's got another strain in there.
That makes my mouth water.
That's an unusual looking tree.
Yeah.
That bark. I haven't really seen too much of that, I don't think.
That one's a little different. Look what I found in my pocket. Off in here.
Good one.
I like that.
Finding stuff like that.
Find little things like that tucked away you forget about. It's down.
That one's new, isn't it?
See, the top of the tree
Newly
smells.
fallen. Hell, the needles are still green.
Yeah.
We got taken down by another one. It wasn't its time to go. That big one behind us there.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe it was snow. Man, you can spend a lot of time in this place right here evaluating all these different aspects of nature. I mean, look at this one. This is not a sequoia, but this is not very big either. Wow, I smell that right there. Shoot.
Strong fragrance.
It was, man. Yeah, I caught it same time as you.
There were a couple of points on the trail. I got wafts of sulfur right through here somewhere.
I did too. You know it finds its way over here. Somehow.
Rock mushroom.
Fungi. Fungi. Oh, the logs running down here. Yeah, giving back to the forest. Man. Look what it did to the center of that tree.
Yeah.
It's like it washed it. Woodpecker hole in that tree standing here.
Don't know.
Yeah. Yes, probably is.
I guess so.
Yeah, there's a number on it. There's that spongy bark. Deep. You know how long these trails been here? There's a history of last one. I mean, they said it made it a national park in 1916 because it's been a long time. I wonder how long people's known about that Devil's Kitchen there and named the name and who named it. Looks like it. What is it?
Maybe Ishi could answer questions about what they know about Devil's Kitchen.
Probably we talk about. We might call it something to do with the God or windpipe, the angry Drake Lake, Rice Creek.
Line?
Yep.
I do too. I think I'll have me a piece of cold pizza for lunch. If I was home, I'd be sitting on the couch watching TV, hand in a bag of Doritos, and after I'd eaten half the bag, I'd wipe my fingers on my shirt. And then I finish off the bag. Oh, at Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon. There's the meadow we walked across.
Yep. A lot of those hostas out there. Pretty. I guess some kind of western crow is my guess.
One day, my friend. Take your rightful place. Nice view there.
Yes, it is.
Listen to that. I think this is better in San Francisco.
They just put a big shopping mall right there. Some outlets, go-karts.
You taking Fiji Ford again.
Really go for an Aunt Mahalia caramel apple right now.
I'm gonna go down there. You take my picture.
All right.
It looks like I'm walking up. It's kind of a neat part of the trail. You didn't notice any of these boardwalks being like rings?
Yeah.
Alright. I can't see anything.
Yeah. Stay right there.
Thank you, because you're like the sun's shining right on you. Check out the flow of these.
Yeah, it looks like something's been bedding down out there in the grass. I believe so. I think Ishi said something like there was over 200 plants, edible plants, that were part of their diet around here. Ishi, they got Ishi to take him to where he was living before they found him.
Look at this blue butterfly. Is that a butterfly or a moth?
That is a butterfly.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So they asked Ishi to bring them to where he lived, and he reluctantly, first he said no, and then he reluctantly said, okay. And he found out somehow that the food they were going to bring for the excursion, because I mean, he's like, you know, up in those areas and cliffs. And, yeah. I mean, I can't say right here, but I mean, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Right around Lassen. And anyway, he found out that they stored the food they were going to take in some location at the university next to some dead bodies. And he's like, no, I ain't going up there now. Food's corrupt. So anyway, they finally talked him into it. They all realized that for them, they were excited to see how people live. You know, because they might not ever get that chance again, because he's the last one. For him, it was visiting atrocities that had occurred to everything and everybody you knew.
It's like not a happy trip.
Not for him. Painful memories.
Do they have video of it?
I believe so, and they had made hundreds and hundreds of hours of recordings of him telling his stories. But the stories really tough. We're talking I'd say late 1800s, early 1900s.
You're still killing Indians, huh?
Yeah.
How come there's not as much of an uproar over how Indians are treated as there was over Negroes getting slaves?
Because we eradicated. There's no one left to roar. I really wanted to try to get in the presence of some Native Americans while I was out here, just to say we did. But that's kind of tough. What to say? I wouldn't know what to say.
Looks like an unusual looking bumblebee.
It does.
It looks like it's more black than yellow.
Mimic too. How you be a bee?
Must be like a bear runs with
That would be nice.
or a yeti.
That'd be nicer too.
Be a good spot for it.
See horses over there staring at us.
Yeah, they probably just spotted us.
There was no horses on this continent before the Europeans came.
None?
None.
What the hell did the Indians ride?
They didn't.
Just walk?
Yep.
What the hell I do? Wild stallions, wild mustangs.
Nope.
Was there none in Mexico?
Nope.
Look like. So, it's not native to the continent.
Nope. But there were billion buffalo, and they were killed out in, basically, I don't know, a few decades. There was one documentary I was watching, and they were talking about some of the Indians, their names for white people. One of them was hairy mouths, because they all had beards and mustaches.
Very nice.
But there was one Indian described an old settler woman he saw, and he said, referred to her as woman with face like toothache. Yeah, I'd say so.
Is that a yeti?
Surely it was.
It didn't work very good.
Oh, mocking. Got an answer.
Alright.
Yep. Woman with face like toothache.
Look, ejecta.
That's a marmot.
Marmot?
That's a marmot. Oh. See the biggest of the dead trees? Very top. See the woodpecker? That's a big one. That's definitely a pileated. Imagine the view it's got. It's kind of a little cubby you can dive into when you're ready. Go on in. Yeah, I think that's a marmot. I think they're very common out here, kind of like groundhogs.
Yeah.
Might even be a yeah. That's a game for them.
Dragonfly.
Oh yeah, cool. I'll take a picture of him. No.
The dragonfly thing.
Yeah. Well, who's got his collection now? Oh, on water again.
Yeah. Hot water here is quite a distance from the city.
Yep. Almost looks like duckweed.
Yeah. You found on the left side.
Huh?
Put you on the left side of the fire. So you think it's cool down there?
Yes, without a doubt. I mean, I think that's one of the things they advertise. Naturally fed soaking pools or something.
Hope is a good thing. Maybe the best of things. So yeah, that's all we have.
Up there, just think, oh, Ishi and a few remaining people, man, hiding out amongst rocks like that. Not a nice meadow. Too dangerous. They were forced into that kind of stuff. And
Looks like a season. Oh,
all of them been killed, murdered. Then all of them, one by one, except Ishi, died off. And that fateful day when the last remaining one, other than Ishi, died. Ishi had nowhere, no one to turn to. Couldn't speak English, of course. Their own language.
You walk.
They said it was really strange, the stories he would tell. Like if they asked him, tell me about your history. He would start with history like 10,000 years before him and go through an elaborate story of, mythology type stuff from his people. Then it would get to his life and then his history. He'd be like, and I was then born and lived till this day. So that's how he would describe his history. That's not quite what they had in mind. That's Moultrie.
Look at that.
Oh, that's where we're going.
Looks like we're going to see straight that land off to the left. Past that cut off. Man, that's pretty roaring now, though.
Yeah.
Better capture some wild objects.
We call it a honeybee or
Smells coming from. Walk down there. Same thing. Hey, I got some pizza.
Glad to hear it.
You want to sit at the table or hit the road?
Let's hit the road. That's my pizza.
Have you been here already?
Yes.
For trail, can I just use just ordinary running shoes or better something heavier?
Trail's easy. It's just there's a little few wet spots.
Okay, so better shoes.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean it's not real bad, but your feet would get wet there pretty quick.
Yeah.
But
All right.
beautiful. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What else? Nothing.
It's
It's not too cold, yeah? No.
no, it's
Like
some wind gust. It's a little
so
little
wind gust.
cooler than this. You're gonna go up in elevation. You're gonna gain some altitude. Not too bad, but all the way up.
And trail is marked, no problem.
Trail is marked. There's just a couple of twists and turns, but you know.
That's fine. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. We
It's
were.
better know what they're doing.
We were at let's see, about a little over 2.5 hours. We really took our time and enjoyed
It's
it.
to this kitchen, yeah?
Yes.
All right, thanks.
Mm-hmm.